Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we've got a Toronto Raptor video for you guys. I actually wasn't planning on making a video today. I pre-recorded my earlier video today, but I wasn't going to make one, and then I saw a tweet today about someone kind of like making fun of my YouTube channel for posting so much Raptors content. So, you know what? Screw them all, man. Toronto, you guys are blessing my life. So, I want to get this video out to you guys. Basically, I got this idea because I was reading a Bleacher Report article on every team's most underrated player, and it gave me the inspiration to make a whole video about Chris Boucher. We're not going to talk too long, so if you enjoy this video, be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button. Let's aim for 250 likes. Just hit 7.25K, so we're about 750 away from 8,000. So once again, Raptor Nation, thank you guys so much. Now, you guys know me. I live here in Chicago. I don't watch too many Toronto Raptor games. That's obviously going to change this season, but Chris Boucher is a player who, in my opinion, from an outsider's perspective looking in, he is a player that maybe you guys, maybe Raptor fans kind of saw this coming, that he was going to take off this past season, but for me, casual NBA fan, I was very impressed by Chris Boucher this season. So his averages were 13.6 points per game. He also tallied 2 blocks per game, threw in 6.7 rebounds in just 24.2 minutes. He was actually in the running for most improved. Not most improved. Actually, he might have been in the running for most improved. I know he was a six-man candidate for a very long time, and then he started to tally in a couple of losses. But at 6'9", he has a 7'4" wingspan, and he's only 28 years old. I forget which Raptor video I made, but I said I called Chris Boucher young, and a lot of you guys were kind of going at me. He's 28 years old. I wasn't aware 28 years old was an old age, but Chris Boucher, last season, there's still promise, although to some people he's already 28 years old. This is perfect for the Raptors because I feel like he is going to be able to provide value to help win games and help continue to develop your younger players. That 7'4" wingspan allows him to play taller. Kind of gets tossed around when it gets physical at the 5 spot, so I actually don't really want to see Chris Boucher at the 5 position the entire season. From what I've seen, he is a 4, and he is the 4. It's going to be the backup 4 for this team, but he still gets around 24, 25 minutes a night if he keeps it up. Now, like I said, he was a 6-man of the year candidate. Then he eventually got some starts. He was also, as I briefly mentioned, he was actually in the most improved discussion, and then obviously the sprained MCL to end the season. But that 2 blocks per game, that's very cool. And then he also converted 38.9% of his 3 balls. So he's a floor spacer, and he can hold his own on the defensive end. If you guys watch my Raptor videos, or if you're just a Raptor fan, you know the Raptors blueprint, and I believe it's a blueprint for long-term success, is just getting big and long players. That's exactly what Chris Boucher is. Now, going back to the defensive aspect, some people aren't bought into Chris Boucher's defense. I believe he's a physical. He led the Raptors in looks contested at the rim last season at 30.7%. Now, that's not necessarily an elite number, but that will get the job done. He is a starting caliber power forward in the NBA. He's a 4.5 position, whatever you want to call him. He can play the 5, obviously, but in my opinion, I don't want to see too much of Chris Boucher at the 5 next season. I would so much rather see Precious Achiuwa just kind of lock in that backup center role. Here's also a cool defensive statistic. He led the entire league in blocked 3-point shots. Blocked 3-point shots. This goes back to the versatility aspect for the Raptors and exactly what they're looking for. It's exactly what they were looking for when they drafted Scottie Barnes. You want guys who can guard 1 through 5 with no issue. No issue at all. Like I said, we've talked about this in videos. Main reason why I'm so high on Scottie Barnes, why I absolutely love the Precious Achiuwa trade. You can just have so much versatility if your guys aren't going to get either beat or torn apart with a 3 ball in a pick and roll. That big man, that's exactly what so many of these pick and roll like these maestro type of players they're trying to lure the big man so they can either blow right by him or create an easy shot. And so just Chris Boucher leading the league in blocked 3-point shots. While it's not like a crazy statistic, it's a really fascinating statistic. But coming off the bench in 24 minutes and he led the league, that is extremely promising. I really can't emphasize the 7'4" wingspan enough, because the Raptors are full. They're filled with them. They're absolutely filled with them. And it's like every player I go through, I read your guys' comments. Some people don't think the Raptors are making the playoffs. Some people think they're making the Eastern Conference Finals. And it's like, just top to bottom, they're top 10. A lot of it, I mentioned in my video yesterday about Scotty Barnes, a lot of it might rely on Scotty Barnes and if he's going to be able to impact the league and impact games right away. Chris Boucher as your backup power forward gives you more depth anyways in case an injury were to, God forbidden, jeez. God forbid an injury occurs at that big man position. Like I said, Chris Boucher at the 5 isn't ideal for me, but say Ken Birch goes down, Precious Achiuwa, obviously I'd want Precious Achiuwa to start, but you get what I'm saying. There's just so much more versatility. He can play the 4, he can play the 5, he can guard all 5 positions. So Chris Boucher, most improved player of the year this next season. I don't know if he'll be able to get the statistics to back that up, but I would have said the exact same thing this past season, and he was in the running for it until the start. So let me know what you guys think about Chris Boucher. I would really love to hear guys' opinions on his defensive aspect as well, because I really like him at the 4. I don't know. I'm just so set at him at the 4. From every time I've seen Chris Boucher play at the 5 position, I just feel like there's so much better off him being a power forward. So, like I said, 24, 25 minutes will still be there for him this next season. But I want to hear, what do you guys think he's going to do this next season? Do you want to use him more as trade bait if he has another successful season? Or do you want to build around him long term? That's going to be it for today, guys. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button. I'll see you guys later.